Melodie and I met the very first day of college orientation.
I look across the room and I see him. Oh my goodness.
Matter of fact, she was dating a really, really good friend of mine, and I got in the way of that, messed it up.
When he proposed, he was incredibly excited about the ring that was in his pocket. So it wasn't until the next morning after he proposed that I found a dozen roses in his car that he forgot to give me because he was a little excited at the time.
And then that next summer, July 29th, 1989.
Hot, sweaty day in Hartsville, South Carolina. It was a very good hair day. Very good hair day. 1989, remember. So in my haste, I said to him, Dan, I will always have a Coke bottle figure. He just didn't know it was going to be a 2-liter.
It's a day that's kind of marked in my memory, June 1st of 1993.
4 years into our marriage, a little line on a little stick turned blue.
You know, there were some abnormal results, and so they wanted to run some additional tests. And so we said, okay, let's go for that.
I cried every day for 2 weeks because what happened was we decided to have the next level test that was surefire. We would know what was going on. It's called an amniocentesis.
And as soon as I make the call, I'm explaining, okay, I'm Dan Griffin, I'm calling my wife, had some tests, da-da-da. And I could just tell that the person on the other side of the phone, they knew who I was.
The lady on the other end had told him that the good news was they were able to look at the chromosomes. And they knew for sure that we would have a little boy. A boy. And this little boy was going to have Down syndrome. I dare say it was hard on our marriage. I will tell you that the divorce rate among special needs families is over 90%. And I can attest to how hard it is to have a good marriage when you're holding on. You're just barely trying to survive. But when Jonathan turned 4, I think we had kind of gotten our legs up under us a little bit and we were breathing again. And I've been doggone if another line didn't turn blue on another stick.
God blessed us with Meredith. She has been a joy in every sense of the word. She is very much like her mother.
Meredith is now the fulfillment of so many dreams. She is studying elementary education. She's graduated from Columbia International University. She loves what she does, and now she's studying her graduate work. And she actually is married, and we're just loving watching her in this season of life.
Fall of 1998, actually September 10th, 1998, I walked into our kitchen and across the counter in a very trembling voice, scared to death.
He stands across from me, looks me in the eye. He looks away. He says, Melodie, I've been unfaithful, and it's more than one woman. You could have told me I was a green lizard with a purple tail, and I would have believed that quicker than I believed the words that I thought I heard coming out of his mouth.
After the initial, obviously, shock, hurt, anger, all the appropriate emotions that go with such a disclosure as that, her response was a response of grace and love and forgiveness. And how do we move forward?
And so I said to Dan in that moment, Dan, I don't even know what these words mean. I promise you I don't, but I'm going to say them out loud. I want to forgive you. And if God will help me, I will do that. And if you want to make this marriage work, I'm in.
The shame, the guilt, the regret, all of those emotions were like a tidal wave. That, by the way, it's not just a one-time event. It just keeps hitting you. 2001, we have the privilege and blessing of Savannah coming into our world. It's amazing how two girls can come from the same genetic material and be that different.
We have these 3 biological children who honestly all 3 couldn't be more different. And together they make just this beautiful trio of life that has enriched our family so much.
There's a gal that's in Jonathan's class at high school. Jonathan's obviously in a special needs classroom, and she's in his class. Melodie is working through the class, and she just has the way of noticing something's not right here. Not just from her, but at home, something's not right. So Melodie engages.
And so we invited her to spend the night with us. And she spent the night, and she never left. Because that first night, God revealed some things to us about her living situation that needed to be different.
When Abby came to us, she was Abby was hard. Abby was hard. She's open and she's willing to give love and affection.
Sometimes with Abby, it is a very easy choice to feel the love. Sometimes it is a choice of, okay, this is hard. This is real hard. But this is what love is. This is what love does.
Melodie, you came up with the idea for Together for Good, and it I don't mind telling you, it was brilliant because it really captures our heart in that it's not just, listen, staying together in your marriage is good, it's right, it's wholesome,
Sure.
It's important.
Sure.
But it's got to be more than that, than to just, yay, stay together, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
there's got to be more than that.
Absolutely.
So to leverage, to allow our marriage to translate the gospel in a way that people can actually see it lived out.
Put some handles on it.
You know, we're praying that God is going to use Together for Good to change people's mindsets in a way that really moves the needle for the gospel.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
And you may now kiss your bride.
Love you.
27 seconds to spare.